All right. Well, I'm back, but it ain't a workout video. I'm going to take care of this elbow here. This elbow yesterday, this elbow, I was kind of like, I don't know. And I went through with the workout and I got a pretty good workout in. It was lightweight. But today, this elbow is giving me some problems. Now, it isn't, like it was, a year ago where I really messed it up. And I messed it up racking that damn ash sifter. But what I'm going to do for the next 2 days is I got an old, yeah, I guess that's how it is. I don't know which side this is, but I got an old elbow sleeve here, and I got my Tiger Balm. Yeah, I don't know, man. You can't really see that too good. Tiger Balm. I love this shit. And the problem with me is I don't use it all the time. Yeah, I'll only use it like a couple times a week when I should actually put it on every day. But that's how I am. It's pretty much like just suck it up and deal with it. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the Tiger Balm on, and I'm going to put the elbow sleeve on, and I'm going to wear that for the next 2 days just because I've got pin presses coming up on Saturday. Uh, I was trying to think of a way of doing triceps, that ain't going to be too hard on the elbow, but there ain't really anything that, you've got to do pressing. You got to do pressing or you got to do this or this. So, and it's like I said, once that damn furnace is, I can stop that. And I don't know when that's going to happen because we got nice and warm here in Pennsylvania, right where I live, up in the 50s, but it's going to go down into the 20s and the teens. Yeah, and the low 30s over the weekend and into next week, I guess. But it is going to be it's going to be March next week, so it will warm up. And that's the thing. I will shut that thing down eventually. It's kind of like, uh, you look forward. Kind of look forward to it in November when I start my fire, because it's nice to start the fire and get it right and have that thing going for the whole winter. Sometimes I mess up and I open it up a little too hard, and it might burn out. But it's the same with lawn mowing. I am really jonesing to get the lawnmowers out and the rider and all that shit and the weed whacker and get to work. I want to get out in the sunshine, man. But as the spring and summer progress, I'm once you get into like September, it's kind of like, okay, I've had enough of this friggin' lawn mowing now. So that'll be like a every other week kind of thing, maybe every 2 weeks because I got a 24 horsepower riding mower. Okay, it don't matter. I mean, if the grass is high, put it all the way up. Drive a little slower. That's how I feel. But yeah, I want to thank everybody, the new subscribers. I'm gonna have to go over here. Electric Chef, Electric Chef. Uh, welcome to the channel. Uh, I'm gonna, another thing. I am going to use. Well, I was thinking of getting up, but I just got out of bed, and I'm not going to be getting up with my boxers on. Okay, I'm not. This is not that kind of channel, but I will be using them sledgehammers. I have a program here that I'm going to use. Let me get the notepad. I think there's a number of I think I have five different things I can do. So Sunday, I'm going to start with the first one. I'm going to make a video Sunday, and I'm going to be using the sledgehammers. They're tiny little things. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where they are. They were over there. I don't know what the heck I did with them now. That's weird. Yeah, I had the sledgehammers over there. Now I don't have the sledgehammers over there. Yeah, I don't know. That that shit where you have shit and then you take it from here and you put it over there and then you're over here going, where the hell is that? What the fuck did I do with that? You know, you know. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. I'm gonna heat and warm it up and keep this on it because I want to get the pin presses in. Uh, what else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, the interaction that I'm having. That's great. And the thing is, I love that positive reinforcement where people give me good advice, and I like that. I also like it when people come on this channel and they comment and they go, you know what you ought to do. You can't. It's like, yeah, it's great, and I'm going to keep doing that because if that triggers your ass, now you gave me something. I got control over you. That there are guys out there that kind of this one guy, I think he takes it to heart a little bit too much and he, is like, I don't know why you want to be like that. It's like, well, that's how they are. You got people out there that got nothing better to do. Or they're narcissistic, or they're psychopathic, or they're the victim and they point their finger at you and they see what you're doing and they get triggered by it instead of going, you know what? If that guy can do it, if that guy can do it, I can do it. So instead of starting a YouTube channel, they get all bent out of shape and they go, you're yeah, I am. Thank you. You know, what I was thinking of doing was maybe finding out who they are and getting like a cardboard cutout of the person and setting it in the background while I lift weights. You know, they'd be like, man, what is that? That see, you have a cardboard cutout of me? Yeah, I got a cardboard cutout. But I'm thinking the way things are now with people and they get triggered and they will make it bad for you. I thought, I love this channel. This is awesome, man. I love it. I mean, 100 and what, 70. Let's see. Let me go over here and check this out. Do 172 subscribers. Okay, 172 of you guys who actually like my content. Wow, that's pretty good. You know, and now I lost my train of thought. But yeah, speaking of like advice, I've taken advice, and that's what I've done. Like Home Gym Physique was the one who said, "Hey, get them tiny sledgehammers." And like I said, I was looking at them, and every now and then I'd pick them up and I'd do something, but that would be like once a week. It's kind of like the bag. I hit the bag like a couple times, and I got to get back into that again. I don't have any formal training. I just try to train, the same combination and stuff like that all the time. Bruce Lee, like I said, I don't know if I said that. Bruce Lee said, I don't fear a man who knows 1,000 kicks. I fear a man who has practiced one kick 1,000 times. And I'm like, that's good. You know, it isn't gonna. How's that going to carry over if, say, there is a confrontation with someone? Well, um, I don't really look at it as that it's going to carry over that great, but I'm going to have some skill, even though it is I have not been punched in the mouth. And at the time, with my job and everything, I can't go. It'd be what I'd love to have is someone in the area here that knows how to fight that could teach me, but I don't know anybody in the area. That way I could go maybe 5 minutes away to that guy's house and he could give me some instruction, and punch me in the mouth, and go, okay, now I punched you in the mouth and you couldn't keep your plan. We're going to work on that until you can keep your plan. All right. And maybe I'll be working out and my lips will be all fat and I'll have a black eye and you'll be going, what, is this guy getting beat up? Yes, I'm getting beat up. So I got to figure that out because I'm not really a people person. My parents were pretty much, authoritarians, dictators, and I was kept at home my whole young life. I did not have any friends. I was not allowed because, we're Christian and they're not Christian. Oh, really? Well, here it is now, 5 years that I'm not a Christian because I looked into that whole shit. And if you're a Christian, you're going, well, it's real. No, no, it ain't. It is a fairy tale. Just think about this. This guy's walking around, preaching and all that. And then 40 years later, they start writing shit about him. Right there. It's like, well, God, right. Yeah, absolutely not. I do believe there's a God, though. I look around and I say there is a design. Okay. Now, man has totally fucked it up in ways. Okay. Just take wage slavery. You have to earn a living, but it's wage slavery, you know, and it takes away from your life. I was talking on, I have this other channel that's really, you don't want to go over there. That's a shit show. I don't even know what to do on that channel. I'm trying to be an affiliate marketer, but I'm also trying to be a motivational guy and all that. And it's like right now I'm not making any videos because I'm going, I don't know how to do this. I'm a knuckle dragging blue collar worker. I'm a physical person. If I can't work with these and all I do is sit here, that's why this channel, Dave's Home Gym, works great for me because it's physical. I got to go down there and I got to work. It drives me. And I'm thinking, what can I do? Now, where the hell was I? I'm a rabbit trail person. I don't know how you are, but I'm the type of person I can be talking here and all of a sudden I'm way over here and I'm going, it's like, what the hell was I talking about? But anyway, uh, yeah, I was talking about our lives, how we're pretty much, we really don't have anything, and I don't. I don't. But I was kept at home all my young life. And back when I was a kid, I desperately wanted friends. I would pretend I had friends. I'd play with pretend friends. And I did that up into my probably early teens because it was like, you know, so something broke along the way. And now men, I think in general, can be alone for long periods of time. But with me, it's kind of like, when I can get away from you, I'm getting away from you. Okay. So, but I have an aversion to going out and finding anybody, especially at my age. I'm going to be 58 this year, and I'm an anarchist. I don't believe I hate government with a passion. No, I don't vote. I don't want to. It's like, excuse me there, politician. Could you put more chains on me? Could you tax me more? Oh, don't worry, we're going to have tax reform. No, no, no. You're going to have tax reform that benefits you. That's what you're going to do. But so I'm anti government. I do not watch sports ball. I got out of that. I do not really have any respect for those professions. I like watching weightlifting videos and I like watching videos on if it's something I do or just entertainment. Uh, Religion, when it comes to religion, any organized religion is just, yeah, go fuck yourself. Because none of those organized religions, you just take Christianity. Christianity will act like, well, we're not like, the Muslims or the Jews. Now, in both those religions, it's like anyone who isn't like them is an infidel. Both religions. Um, and Christianity acts like we're not the same as, oh, yeah, you are. Yeah, you're a death cult too. I mean, just the fact of, take communion, for instance. Communion is a cannibalistic ritual that these Christians go through. Okay? You got to eat his body and drink his blood to remember him. Now, I never in my whole life ever thought, you know, that person I met, I really like them. And I'm probably not going to meet them in a while. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get rice cakes and going to go get grape juice and I'm going to pretend that I'm cannibalizing them in a ritual to remember them. Yeah, it's like, who thought this up? And Christians, I went through that for years. I would do my prayers and I'd go, hey, God, forgive me for all my sins. And then and it never occurred to me until I finally got out of it. And then it's like, holy shit. I'm pretending that I'm cannibalizing somebody. Now, Christians will have all kind of they'll mental gymnastics and rationalization, and they'll jump through hoops. And it's like, aha, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now get away from me, okay? So yeah, I'm more the freedom as I get older is getting more and more to where I really want to be free. I want to be able to do stuff. I want to, you know, uh, and most of it is, you know, like I said, I want to earn more money on the side because I want to fix this place up. I am not a great carpenter, okay? But I did this room and it looks pretty damn good because my grandpa built this house in 1953, okay? And it ain't perfect, okay? Up here on the wall, I put the molding up, okay? It's nice and straight, but the ceiling goes kind of like this. There's a little bit of a gap over here, and there's a gap over there because it's not perfect. And it's over time, even if you do get it square and the house settles, shit's gonna start to lean and all that stuff. But I like doing that, and I don't really have the time to do it, unless I have a vacation, like 5 days off. So I'm really I'm kind of jonesing to get some plywood and paneling and stuff like that and do some of that again. Back in 2021 and 2022, before the inflation went up like that, I did a whole bunch of that. I was working at it and got a couple rooms done and put doors on. I put doors over here. I mean, this area here, those doors, that door you see right here, my grandpa never had doors on here. And this is a damp house, very damp, because the basement is huge, okay? Got high ceilings. So when it gets damp in here, it gets damp. And then, of course, you got aches and pains, and it's like both of those get together and going, boy, we got him, didn't we? Yeah, yeah, you got me all right. But anyway, this room did not have the doors on. And when I moved in here, I never thought about it because back in those days, before 29, before I'd say 2016 was when I started. I had a lot of baggage and shit. So I looked inside, introspection, and I'm going, what the fuck's wrong, man? Why am I like this? Why can't I just seem to get ahead? And that's when I started working on myself. Well, as time went on, I'm looking at this, and it's cold here in the wintertime. You know, unless the temperature goes up, it gets really cold. I looked at this gap here, and I'm going, why did he never put doors on here? So I did. I put doors on, and I had to modify the one at the top because this is how the opening goes. It goes like that. So I had to do the cut and all that, and it ain't great if a master carpenter or someone who is a really good carpenter comes in here. They're probably going to notice every damn mistake. But you got to do the best you can. And as a man, I believe you got to do most shit on your own. You're going to need help, yeah. I'm not against asking people for help, but I think as a man, you need to do most of the shit on your own, even if you don't know how to do it. And I ran into shit where I did kind of know how to do it. And I used to be the type of person that the anxiety would come in to where even if I did it, because of what I went through when I was younger and all that, I would get anxiety. And it'd be like, well, you already put ceiling fans up. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it'd be that bad that if I put a ceiling fan up or whatever, I'd fear that it was going to fall down because of my confidence was like, my self-esteem. I'm just a piece of shit. But there they are. They're not perfect. I still got to paint some of this door because this has been like, my God, what, 3 years? I mean, you know how it is. You'll put shit up, and I got to get red oak boards because I got to do a couple windowsills, and I got to put a addition here, attachment to another windowsill that I need. But yeah, I when inflation went sky high, I mean, this here, I don't know if it's this here cost me over $1,000, this whole room. Okay. And then of course you add the doors to it. When I put doors on every single place, every single room. So that cost me, God, what? I don't know how much them doors cost. Yeah, I have no idea. But it cost me probably near $2,000 for everything when I did that, plus, of course, the paneling in the other room. So, and then inflation went up, and boom, I'm thinking, I do not want to spend $5,000 or whatever the heck I get. It's like, damn it. But that also, that inflation, that's just another tax they put on you. It's like, oh, well, yeah, well, maybe if you wouldn't be printing money out of your little money printer, the Federal Reserve, maybe we get rid of the Federal Reserve and then, you know, we can figure out how to do it better. You know, I don't know. But yeah, so to end this video, almost 25 minutes, me blah, 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 blah. Okay. That's going to be the plan for the next 2 days. So I'm going to take care of that because it's at that point where it feels like if I go a little further, it could be a problem. And like I said, I got to go down and rack that damn coal thing. And I want to get my pin presses in on Saturday. Now, the bench press, I think what I'm doing on Monday is working pretty good. because I do feel stronger. There for a while with the bench press, I did not want to do it and it just started to lag. And my goal is 220 pounds. That's the PR that I'm going for. And I'm going to get that. So next week, it's going to be what? It's going to be 204 for one rep. And then I'm going to drop that by 25 pounds to what would that be? 179 pounds. Yeah, I'm going up by 5 pounds. So I'm gonna try to sneak it in. It's kind of like I'm gonna try to sneak it in, like, yeah, hey 220, I'm gonna go for you later on, and then I get 224 for one. Yeah, I'm gonna try to sneak right by him. You know. So that's the plan, and I'm gonna end this video. I'll see you Saturday. It's gonna be where it's gonna be pause squats, heavy deadlift, and pin press. So I'll see you Saturday.